Welcome to this edition of CPWN. I'm Clarence Bonser. Today, you're watching the first video of a 4-part series of the best severe weather coverage. In the next few months, I will sign a contract to a broadcast television station where I won't be able to post any additional weather-related videos. So, I'm taking you back to the greatest moments of the best severe weather coverage thus far in this YouTube account. In this YouTube video, I'm taking you back to 2011. Oh, look how dark it is outside. The worst is not over yet. Oh, the worst is definitely not over. A little bit of thunder right now. Okay, I'll come back on if things get really worse later this morning and early afternoon. And I think it's getting worse actually as I speak, so we'll stay on for a while. Winds are really picking up. Heavy rain's falling right now. This window is getting really wet. You can see the raindrops just falling down. Let's see if we can get a clear view. Oh boy! Now it's raining. It's really time to get wet, Monticello. We are in the red on the radar. I can't show it to you because last year I recorded footage of a severe weather cut-in from a news station and I was caught for copyright, so I can't show you the radar from the TV set, but we are in the red. You can clearly see outside. Look at all that water coming down. I could see some flash flooding pretty soon. Like, there's already some ponding. I think we're going to be under a flooding threat for the next few days. And I do finally see a few flashes of lightning. Yeah, you can see all that water. Looks like we're under a severe thunderstorm warning, even though the National Weather Service has not issued it yet. There's been some kitty footage in there too. And a lot more rain. Oh, look at here. More standing water. Looks like we're going to be under a flash flood warning soon. What a powerful flash that is. Let's see if a good clap of thunder. Alrighty, I'm gonna watch some lightning flashes coverage for the next few minutes. Enjoy. Just south here in Carroll County, all the way to the Ohio River, including the city of Indianapolis. And several news stations are on the air covering this potentially dangerous situation, severe weather storms that are just destroying places. Hopefully people stay safe and inside and stay tuned to local weather. At this point, the injuries do appear to be minor, not life-threatening. We are all thankful for that. A Fox 59 street team member sent us this picture. Take a look at this. This is absolutely amazing. A thermal cloud near Bedford. Very good flash. Easily detected on this nice, good old camera. If you notice, this is an HD. This is from my cell phone. I'm doing more videos from this HD video smartphone. Consolidated School Corporation, a 2-hour delay. Also, Columbus Christian Schools, 2-hour delay. Flat Rock Hawk Creek School Corporation, a 2-hour delay. The Great Commission Church of God will be closed tomorrow on Thursday. And Greensboro Community School also running a 2-hour delay for tomorrow morning. Now,
we'll have more on those closings in a moment. But the storms impacting Greensburg was especially widespread. Right here, the airport there suffered significant damage. Fox 59's Kimberly Kim joins us now with that part of the story. Kim, how bad is it down there?
It is bad. Fortunately, there were no serious injuries so far, but the winds must have topped out at around 50 miles per hour both at the airport and here at the Decatur County Park, where behind me you can see the huge tree that toppled this concession stand and other problems across the county.
Wow, amazing. In the middle of the night.
Shows Greensburg damage everywhere. Because in the worst, a lot of that will ever keep people in place.
Just clearing the power line into the house so they can get that restored tomorrow. Old trees that are hollow and broke out. The wind and hail that we came in just annihilated everything.
At the Greensburg,
If you look very carefully, you can see some hailers. Some small hailers. You can see a little bit. I'm looking at pea-sized hail popping out of that roof. A lot more rain. Oh boy. I think we've already received like 3 to 4, if not 5 inches of rain today. And this is the 3rd thunderstorm in this area today. And no, the power has not gone back on here in this house. The power went out about 8:30 this morning. It's been out since, so approaching 4 hours since power went out. It's actually rained even harder since I started recording. Is it gonna get worse or what? I think it's actually getting even worse. It's getting a bit windy out there. Really. This is not good at all. Imagine river flooding. That's what's going to happen this week. I have a good feeling we're going to be under a flash flood watch and warning until Independence Day. Because there's even more storm clusters in the forecast. This pattern will not end for the rest of the week, at least. The power is back on at my house after 7.5 total hours without power today in 2 separate occasions. There was a pole that was damaged up north, but I'm gonna do the majority of my talk through this roadway behind me, and There's a lot of standing water. Well, I over-exaggerated how much rain we received in Monticello, but we received over like 2.5 inches of rain and caused this. I personally felt, and there's a drain right there, and I personally felt that this whole roadway must have been covered in water because you see all this junk from mowing the lawn. It's very, very wet. Maybe also because of the heavy rain that was also falling. But as you can see, it's starting to dry up. As you can see by this very thick line right here. See where the water was and it's trying to dry. And then over here, where that new water line is currently at. And I'll tell you, it's long. It goes from basically right to the borderline between my house and the other neighbor's house, all the way, as the sun tries to peek back out, through the turn, and this street is getting a good drink, surrounded by standing water, all the way, through that drain, to right here. And unfortunately, more rain is in the forecast, which only is going to add to more places like this. And this will lead into flash flooding. In fact, White County is under a flash flood advisory, and I think a flood advisory, I think. Winds blowing very strongly, and now, unfortunately, we lost power. This is the second consecutive day that the power went out. It is currently 7:55 on my watch, approaching 8. It looks like I'm going to miss America's Got Talent and The Voice tonight because of this very strong thunderstorm, which doesn't have a warning on it. Look at all these limbs. That's a result of all this wind going on right now. And predict some very heavy rain falling too. Gorgeous. There could be still lingering showers on Thursday. Wow. Look at all that wind. But I'll guarantee you there'll be power on the entire time Thursday forward. It's been a rough week weather-wise. The best weather of the week so far has been on my birthday. It's very bad right now. Looks like I'm gonna get out of here. So that's it for the news on 20. Clarence Poncher speaking. Have a nice day, or even if it's nighttime, winds really kick up. Goodbye. Today we're going to show you a lot of wind coverage. Taking in the driveway of my house. As you can see, we already have some damage with a tree that's toppled over a tent. Very unsafe right now. I don't know if I should be even outside. Got a few trash barrels that have knocked down because of the wind. Looks like we have some severe weather of like at least 50, if not 60 miles per hour. And finally got some flashes of lightning. It's gonna storm hard. Yeah, you're not supposed to clean up in the middle of a thunderstorm. Wait till after the storm passes. You know why in a second. It's gonna rain hard. Again, wrong time to be cutting tree limbs right now. Realize this is Lightning Safety Awareness Week, June 19th through June 25th, 2011. You're not supposed to be outside during a thunderstorm because you can get struck as far away as like 15 miles from a storm. If you hear thunder, get inside for some shelter.
Did you see that white piece that's in the backyard?
And look, we got a huge limb that was falling off in this near 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Remember, in order to be severe criteria for wind damage, it has to be 60 miles per hour or greater. There's more limbs there. There's more big limbs there. See a lot of individual leaves being blown off in the trees. If you look very, very carefully, you can see a tree limb on Quail Run. Now, let's go to the other side. And you can see a huge tree branch that was fallen during this very strong wind gust on top of a tent. My father and my big brother Mike was trying to break some limbs off during the storm, believe it or not, before it rained. And you're not supposed to do that because you can get hit by lightning as far away as 15 miles from the storm. So if you hear thunder, lightning is close enough to strike. So get inside and stay safe during severe weather. And that's how much they have cut up yesterday. Oh boy, it's really raining. Okay, we're under a severe thunderstorm warning for White County until 1:45 p.m. There's a very long stretch of red, and yeah, what I mean by a long stretch of red, it's heavy rain. Alrighty? You can see the water dripping down the windshield. I think it looks better when you're looking down because you got that gush of water from the gutters. Oh, it's just amazing. Oh my gosh, this is the worst we have seen rain-wise probably the entire summer. My gosh. With dew points close to 70 and a high about 90 degrees, when you got a strong cold front, not strong, a weak cold front that will lower the humidity a bit, man, 70-degree dew point, you can make a lot of juice for a very strong to severe cell, and it looks like we're going to get a quick inch or two of rain. I see a half inch. You can see a half an inch to an inch of rain already falling right now because you can see standing water. I mean, this is serious stuff. Get ready for some flash flooding if you live in White County. Look at this water. It's just flowing. I mean flowing. I wonder what's like in other parts of the entire house. Wow, a lot of standing water right now. It's been raining for like the past 7 to 8 minutes. And already you can see an inch or two of rain has already fallen. Like, there's a lot of standing water throughout this entire backyard. You can see 3 areas of gushing water coming down from the house. There's the gutter just outside my room. There's a gutter line in the family room. Like, there's some clogged gutters right now. And there's the other side of the backyard. Wow, I think that we have seen the most rain, guarantee you, since late June and early July. We're going to be above average for rainfall for Monticello by the end of this storm. It looks like after this storm we deserve a few dry days. Alright. Power's still on here. Look at the aftermath. Standing water, and I mean lots of standing water. I think there's some big puddles out there right now. Okay, you can see the hook on radar where the tornado or funnel cloud would actually form. You can see a little bit of rotation, so if you live in southeast White County, northwest, let me take this back. Southeast, basically eastern White County and western Cass County, take shelter immediately. Okay, now you're seeing footage from my cell phone camera, and look at this. It was only a few days ago that it snowed and sleet. Today it's really rainy. Look at the winds that are coming down. Tornado warning in Tippecanoe County till 4:15. And we see some small hail, I think, pounding on the sidewalk area. Sheets of rain coming down. Ouch! We're in the red on the radar here in West Lafayette. And it's part of a line of storms that extend from northeast Indiana, southeastern Michigan, northwest Ohio, through east central Illinois. Gotta prevent that laptop from sleeping. And we have at least P-ball size hail coming down. So we got some small hail. This could be potentially damaging, I think. I don't think it's potentially damaging with this P-ball size hail. In order for hail to cause significant damage, you have to have 1 inch hail, and that's the criteria for severe weather based on hail size. Most severe storm I've witnessed at a hilltop captured on camera. A lot of thunder right now. A lot of lightning flashes too. I think it's safe to say WLFI and the other local TV stations are going to be under severe weather alert mode for the next hour or so. Look at all these people trying to search for shelter. And these storms are heading east to northeast, more like a north and northeast track, not eastward, because if it would have been eastward, the storms would have been passed by Tippecanoe County by like 3 o'clock. It's 3:40. I'm trying to prevent that laptop from going to sleep. I'll be saying this over and over again, why I'm shifting my cell phone camera. This is not a steady one. And you can see my laptop reflecting through that window. And I'm going to have to consistently watch outside because there are some lightning strikes with these storms. I'm going to have my back at the TV set and the laptop. Pretty significant storm right now. The storm of the month occurring right now here in West Lafayette as a cold front moves by our area with temps gonna drastically drop temporarily though, because tomorrow's forecast high is still gonna be in the 60s before the temperatures tank into the 40s midweek. A lot of wind right now. Based on my observations, looks like 30, 40, maybe 50. I think at one point it was like 50 to 60. We can see already some flash flooding. And we see some very small hail. And look at the gushing water coming from the upper floors of this building. Get an awesome shot from the webcam. Now that webcam is also taking pictures of me holding my cell phone recording the video.
Now this is a northward facing window, and the storms are pushing northeastward to northerly track. Rain droplets are accumulating on this window. And those lightning flashes are occurring while I'm looking away from the window. Look at all that water just gushing down. Keeping my laptop from falling asleep. Wow, look at the flash flooding that's occurring in that sidewalk area between the steps and this flat area that leads you into the building you're seeing in this video. You can see more of the standing water accumulating. Look at all that standing water to the west. Pretty significant. There is gonna be puddles out there. Well, may as well not, because it's pretty hard to navigate through this very heavy standing water. Everyday boots is not going to work. Rain boots made for heavy rain. I consider hiking boots maybe okay footwear. Fine boots, if you want to navigate through all this water and all this muddy terrain right now, find some boots that are perfect for hiking and moisture. That's what I recommend. The everyday boots or shoes, it's not going to work, especially tennis shoes. Tennis shoes, oops, sorry. I had a major shift in that cell phone camera. It doesn't work. Okay, tennis shoes, everyday boots will not work. And getting around in this, it's going to take hiking boots, and especially rain boots. Ton of thunder right now. It's caused some damage throughout northwest Indiana and eastern Illinois. A lot of tornado warnings associated with this. We're actually under a tornado warning from what I believe still in Tippecanoe County until 4:15 p.m. And we're under a tornado watch as well.
What memories are made during that year of severe weather coverage? And that'll do it for this edition of CPWN. Clarence Sponsor saying, have a nice day, or even if it's nighttime. Goodbye.